The Star, given 24 hours to apologize over Kalwat report. 20 killed in New York limousine crash. Hello and good afternoon. You're watching News on 2 with me, Mohammed Amin Carlos. The government has given the English daily The Star a 24-hour notice to publish an open apology over reports published in its newspaper and online portal on 6 October entitled "No More Moral Policing" and "No More Night Kalwat Raids or Intrusion into Muslim Private Lives," says Mujahid. Now, Siti Zulaikha Zulkifli, Press Secretary to the Minister in the Prime Minister's Department for Religious Affairs, Dr. Mujahid Yusuf Rawa, said the statements made by the Minister was taken out of context. She added that the Minister has denied making such statements, which was published after an interview with The Daily. She added that the alleged statements had caused confusion among the people, especially the Muslim community. A progressive Malaysia on the trajectory to achieve high income status should have fully educated people engage in lifelong learning. According to Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, education is a lifetime job because of the fast pace of technology changes. Hence, keeping up to date with the latest development is vital to progress. Tun Dr. Mahathir said today's education was not only about learning history or literature, but more about learning new science that are revolutionizing industry in the world.
We are always moving forward. And to move forward, to develop, we need new knowledge. And I'm quite sure that even in medicine, knowledge of the sciences are very important. Because today you use more equipment than was common before. In those days when I graduated, the only equipment we knew was the X-ray machine. Today you have a lot of CAT scan and the like.
The Premier said this during Perdana University's third convocation ceremony in Serdang yesterday. During his address, he also urged the young people to learn about what was happening in the country, including in the political arena. Well, meanwhile, at another event, Tun Dr. Mahathir stressed on the importance of teaching young people about the atrocities of war that is prevalent worldwide. And the Premier explained that war is a crime as it not only involves the loss of innocent lives, but also incurs the high cost of purchasing weapons of mass destruction.
Unfortunately, the very good scientists of the world work hard to produce more lethal weapons. I mentioned just now that they invented the atom bomb, which, if there is a nuclear war, would destroy the whole world. The whole world. No one will escape, because nuclear weapons does not damage only the place where the bomb is dropped, but the radiation, the radioactivity will be blown around the world many times.
Tun Dr. Mahathir was speaking to the media after attending the United Nations Association Malaysia UNAM dinner in Kuala Lumpur last night. He also noted that the UN had failed in its mission to prevent war, whereby there has been an escalation of armed conflicts worldwide in recent times. Nonetheless, in the local context, Tun Dr. Mahathir said Malaysia has always abided by its policy negotiations and discussions to resolve conflicts and prevent war. When asked by the media about an invitation for a forum with past President Dato Sri Abdul Hadi Awang during his visit to Port Dickson today, Tun Dr. Mahathir said the purpose of his visit is to campaign for Pakatan Harapan candidate Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim. However, he noted that it can be held some other time.
Saya tak forum, saya nak pergi Malaysia, saya pergi. Malaysia. Tapi bukan nak forum dengan dia. Saya nak pergi kempen untuk Datuk Sri Anwar.
Tak sudi ke? Tak sudi ke berforum dengan dia?
Tak payahlah. Bawa tu lain boleh.
Earlier yesterday, Dr. Sri Abdul Hadi invited Tun Dr. Mahathir to join him at a forum in Port Dickson today. Parti Keadilan Rakyat President-elect Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim said he will ensure that the current government led by Pakatan Harapan, PH, is free from any form of misconduct. Well, he added this is because the people has placed their trust in PH to lead the country to a better future.
Kita nak pastikan kerajaan ini bersih. Tetapi lebih daripada itu, kita mahu new dawn for Malaysia, jaga Melayu, jaga Cina, jaga India, jaga Iban Kadangan, dan jaga orang susah dan semua kaum, sebab kita adalah satu keluarga, woman to
Speaking at Pakatan Harapan's dinner event held in Port Dickson, Negeri Sembilan, Dr. Sri Anwar said that a program will be held to clean up the local beaches as a move to attract more tourists. He said in order for this to take place, voters are encouraged to come out and vote in the upcoming by-election to be held on October the 13th. Well, hello again. Now, the salary increment for public servants, as promised by the previous Barisan National Government, will be reviewed. And Chief Secretary to the Government, Dr. Ismail Bakar, said a decision will be made after taking into account the country's current financial situation.
Saya akan tengok balik perkara ini dan akan bawa ke pihak yang boleh membuat keputusan perkara ini. Saya tak boleh nak komen, tapi memandangkan kedudukan kewangan kerajaan yang dengan beban hutang yang tinggi, kita merasakan perkara ini perlu dilihat semula.
Dr. Ismail said this after attending a discussion session with civil servants in Johor at the Persada Johor International Convention Centre in Johor Bahru. The event was also attended by Johor State Secretary Dato' Azmi Johari. Well, there has been a rise in tourist arrivals lately to Sabah, owing to the tightened security in the Eastern Sabah Security Zone, S-Zone. And according to Defence Minister Muhammad Sabu, there is no serious threat reported of late because the area is heavily patrolled by 3 wings of the Malaysian Armed Forces, who are always prepared to face any possible threats.
Banyakkannya sekarang yang datang daripada China. Daripada Eropah baru mula datang semula, dan kita harap mereka lebih datang untuk melancong di Sabah ini. Keadaannya aman dan tentram, dan pihak pasukan keselamatan kita telah mengawal dengan begitu baik segala bentuk keselamatan pelancong dapat dijaga, dikawal dalam keadaan aman dan tentram.
Muhammad Sabu was speaking to the media after attending a briefing by Commander of the 13th Brigade headquarters at the Cendrawasih Felda Sahabat camp, Dato' Hamdan Ismail in Lahad Datu, Sabah, yesterday. The Ministry of Water, Land and Natural Resources will enforce a ban on coastal sand exports in 2 weeks' time. According to its minister, Dr. Xavier Jayakumar, the decision made by the cabinet was in line with the government's efforts to reduce the erosion in coastal areas due to land reclamations.
Untuk ekspor tidak boleh, tetapi untuk gunaan dalam ada beberapa tempatan, ada beberapa negeri yang buat reclamation tu kita boleh. Tetapi semua ini kita akan buat kajian dulu sebelum kita boleh bagi kelulusan untuk mereka semua melumbungkan pasir di dalam laut.
Dr. Xavier was speaking to the media after launching the International Forest Day and International Marine Wetlands Ecosystem Conservation Day 2018 in Sabah Bernam, Selangor, yesterday. A 78-year-old man cheated death when a fire razed the home of a fire extinguisher supplier in Kampung Atas Tol, Kuala Terengganu yesterday. And according to the Terengganu Fire and Rescue Department Chief Roziza Ibni Hajar, the elderly man who was alone at home when the fire broke out at 2:45 p.m. and he was afraid to use the extinguisher because he was not trained to handle it.
Saya dah tanya dengan tuan rumah kenapa tak guna alat berapi. Dia kata tak ada orang kat rumah dan mungkin orang takut juga untuk menggunakannya lah. Jika tak ada pendedahan bagaimana cara nak guna. Itu salah satu punca lah. Ya, kerana tuan rumah ni juga dia berniaga pembekal alat berapi. Ya, tapi tidak ada orang yang berani gunakannya.
26 firefighters from the Kuala Terengganu fire station rushed to the scene upon receiving the distress call.
Saya hantar anak pergi sekolah SS untuk lari yang training untuk wakil daerah. Lepas tu tepat pada hampir pukul 3 ada panggilan daripada jiran saya sebelah sana. Dia kata rumah terbakar. Sebelah kat mak saya duduk. Jadi punca berlaku kebakaran saya tak tahu di tepi tas ke ataupun daripada masakan kat dapur ke, saya tak pasti.
The cause of the fire is under investigations. The body of a man reported missing since 5th October was found in the waters of Semarang at Labuan yesterday morning, and Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency (MEA) Director Captain Cik Adnan Mat Isa in a statement identified the body as 54-year-old Sibaru Apui. And Captain Cik Adnan said the body was discovered during an Ops Cari Lamat conducted together with the Marine Police. It was reported that the boat used by the victim and another man, 50-year-old Nasir Gahar, had leaked and sank while fishing at sea. However, only one victim was found safe. National Chancellor Dato' Lee Chong Wei will call for a press conference over the next few days to provide updates on his nose cancer treatment and his future. Now, the three-time badminton Olympic silver medalist was scheduled to arrive home from Taiwan yesterday but did not show up, although the media were waiting for him at both the Kuala Lumpur International Airport, KLIA, and Sultan Abdulaziz Shah Airport in Subang. No flight details were revealed by Badminton Association of Malaysia BAM President Dr. Sri Norzal Zakaria when he confirmed on Saturday that Chong Wei would return on Sunday. Several journalists tried to contact Chong Wei to find out the time and location of his arrival, and he eventually responded to one of them via a simple WhatsApp message.
Bang, you semua orang balik tak payah tunggu lah, because saya need to rest, and saya akan satu hari saya akan jumpa all the media lah, ya. And saya minta maaf media semua tunggu saya ke airport, and saya rasa you semua orang boleh nanti you cakap semua media boleh balik lah. Nanti saya akan rehat beberapa hari, saya akan jumpa press semua lah, ya. Thank you.
Chong Wei had been cleared by his medical team to fly home after spending 2 months in Taiwan to undergo treatment for his early-stage cancer. And with that, we conclude this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story, 20 killed in limousine crash, the deadliest accident in U.S. in a decade. Now, News on 2 will come on again at 7 this evening with more updates. Till then, I'm Amin Carlos. Thanks for watching, and we all wish you a positive week ahead.